Finding the right accommodation can make or break your trip. It can be too expensive, too noisy, or too sketchy. We've all been there, haha. I'm Mr. Class, and today I'm going to show you how to find great places to stay for great prices and how to avoid the classic booking mistakes that people make over and over. So let's get into it. Part 1. Know what you actually need. First things first, before you even start searching, get clear on what you actually need. Are you traveling solo, as a couple, or with friends? Do you care more about price or about location? Are you looking for social vibes, peace and quiet, or something Instagrammable? Here are a few quick questions to ask yourself. Do I need a kitchen or laundry? Do I want to be near public transport or nightlife? Am I okay with shared bathrooms? Will I be working remotely and need good Wi Fi? Do I care about specific extras, like a fitness gym, breakfast, car parking, or a pet friendly place? Now, this sounds simple, but if you ask the right questions and get clear on them, you'll save lots of hours right from the start. Once you know your must haves, it's way easier to filter out the noise and focus on what actually works for you. Part 2. Where to search the best websites. Alright, now let's talk about where to search. Here are my go to platforms depending on the type of stay. First up, Booking.com. It's great for hotels and guest houses, has tons of filters, and often free cancellation. It's especially good for Europe. And then there's Agoda, which is especially good for Asia, often better and cheaper than Booking.com in places like Thailand or Indonesia. For apartments, Airbnb is a top choice. You can get a full place or a room, and there are some really cool, unique places. But make sure to check cleaning and service fees. Those can add up. As an alternative to Airbnb, you can also try VRBO. As for budget travel and backpacking, Hostel World is a place to go. It's perfect if you want cheap options and social vibes. Now, hostels can be a bit of a hit or miss, so make sure to check the reviews, which are usually spot on. I also recommend looking on Google Maps. Yep, it works great for hotels too. Zoom into the area you want to stay, click on hotels directly, and compare prices and reviews. You'll find links that will send you to the booking platforms. There's also some last minute websites like Hotwire and Priceline Express deals. If you're flexible, you can get really good hotel deals last minute, especially in big cities. And if you want to compare some more, you can try other popular sites like Expedia, Hotels.com, and eDreams, or even the so-called meta search engines like Kayak, Skyscanner, and Trivago. Finally, I also suggest you check out the direct hotel websites like IHG, Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, and so on. Here's a pro tip. Always check a place on multiple platforms before you book. Sometimes the same place is cheaper on a different site, or even directly on the direct hotel website. And one more thing, check both the websites and the mobile apps. Typically, prices on mobile apps are cheaper, and you can also get special discounts. So make sure to compare before finalizing your reservation. Part 3. How to spot a good versus a bad accommodation. Okay, so how do you tell what's actually good and what just looks good? Here's what I always do. 1. Read the most recent reviews, not just the overall rating. Sort by most recent and look for red flags like noise, mold, bad customer service, or surprise fees. 2. Look at photos from guests, not just the official ones. You can find these in the review section. They'll give you the real picture. 3. Check the Wi Fi score, especially if you work online or like to stream content on your computer or smartphone. Sites like Booking.com often let people rate Wi Fi quality. 4. Search the property on Google Maps and use Google Street View. Get a feel for the neighborhood. You don't want to end up next to a nightclub if you need to sleep early. On the other hand, if you're looking to party, then you'll know this is a place to be. It's all about getting the right location for you. 5. Scan for weird patterns in reviews. For example, if lots of people say it's clean but one person calls it filthy, maybe that was a one off and possibly just a bad reviewer. But if 10 people mention thin walls or a sketchy staff, That's a red flag. So pay attention. Part 4: How to find cheap but good options. Everyone wants a deal, right? Here's how to save money without sacrificing quality. 1. Use filters smartly. Set a price range, but also try sorting by review, score, and price instead of just lower price. 2. Travel off peak. Even shifting your stay by a day or two can save big money, especially in popular destinations. So if your travel dates are flexible, try out different options. 3. Try hostels with private rooms. They're often cheaper than hotels, but still clean, well located, and safe. Plus, they can offer fun activities with other guests. 4. Use incognito mode or clear your cookies before booking. Now, some say it's a myth, but I've seen prices change on repeated searches. You never know what type of algorithms are running in the background of these websites. 5. Sign up for loyalty programs. Booking.com has genius deals, and Hostelworld has discounts for members. There's also loyalty programs for hotel chains, and if you have good credit and trust your spending, try getting a credit card which will offer you hotel points and free nights. I've booked lots of free stays myself with my IHG, Marriott, and other hotel credit cards, so take this into consideration. Finally, always check for discounts. Some accommodations offer deals for longer stays, paying in cash, or booking directly. Do not be afraid to message them and ask. Part 5: Booking tips and a final checklist. Before you click or tap that button to book, make sure to double check a few key things. 1. Cancellation policy. Is it refundable? What's the deadline? This can be super important if there's a fair chance that you might not be able to make it on your trip. 2. Check in and check out times. Will they work with your travel schedule? Can you check in early or check out late? Also, will you be able to leave your bags there before check-in or after checkout? Pay special attention to this when booking on Airbnb or an apartment on any platform. 3. The check-in process. So other than the times, you also need to know how to check in. Do you need a key code? Will someone meet you there? This is especially important if you're arriving late. 4. Are there any hidden fees? Cleaning fees, city taxes, deposits? Who knows? You gotta read the fine print. It's important to not have any surprises come up after you book and during your stay. And don't forget to screenshot your confirmation and save it offline, especially if you're traveling somewhere with limited or no internet. This can also come in handy when traveling to international destinations. There will be cases when you'll need this information offline at an immigration checkpoint or when giving directions to a taxi driver in a foreign country. So that's it. You've got all my tips. From now on, you can feel more confident when searching and booking an accommodation. And once you get this part done, you can relax and focus on having a great trip. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more travel videos coming on how to pack smarter, avoid tourist traps, and budget like a pro. And let me know in the comments, what's the best or worst accommodation you've ever stayed in? I'm always interested to hear about everyone's travel adventures. I'll see you next time.